Annoyingly, I've just lost all my A from the middle. Shows the
If you can kill this freaking HQ.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's just like every time it's just so many flames. I'm just like, it's gotta die soon.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes. Yeah, finally. And that's 140 points and a lot of their income gone. That was a target for quite a while.
But he's not out of it because he's got a secondary HQ, so he still has ruses available. He still can keep all this stuff. He can still provide tactical ruses.
We didn't realise this at the time. We thought, that's all the ruses gone.
Uh-oh. Oh, well, you got enough fire bombers to cover that. Those retreating planes.
Look,
2v1, that's dead.
2 rangers. Now, 2 rangers. What can those 2 rangers do? There's nothing in the base.
If they can get the bombers up in time. Or a Panzer III.
Out come the Panzer III, but unfortunately it pushes forward and gets done by the blitzing infantry.
Too much.
Now, as probably most of the people listening to this will know, blitzing infantry at the tank, the auto retreat doesn't...
Moving backward.
And
I think that moving backwards gives them yeah, that was close.
Yeah, you've got to manually move them backwards, so the auto backwards moving doesn't help. And when the infantry are on a road, it's even worse. We tried to get that supply depot again. I think this time we've also made a very slight profit, but it's going to die. Actually,
they have a ton more money than you.
A very slight profit, but they've been trying to hit it with fighter bombers. Now, five Hurricanes kills a depot. He managed to get 4 hits on it, and then he tried for the 5th and just about failed. So we killed quite a lot of Hurricanes there, and suddenly things are looking up. What, 130 points up.
You killed your own supply depot.
Happens. With those infantry so close, it wasn't meant to live. It was on a sliver of health, but it got supplies in. It got a few supplies in, not many, but a few, and it cost them resources killing. So now we're significantly up on points.
They should have been ground attacking you by now. I mean, they've got so many admins. I don't know why,
The thing is, you said they've got so many admins. As I say, admins take 7 minutes to pay themselves off. Now, here comes a super...
Are you sure? I think it's 5. They've had it for at least 15.
You're right. And they're only 100 points down, so they've got more money on the field than us. But in terms of tech as well, you've got to bear that in mind. Here comes some super Pershings. So I think this is a mistake. I think with 2 minutes left, super Pershings are not the thing you want to be building. There are 3 have come out, and you know, that's pretty scary. And we go, right, we've got 2 minutes left, we're 100 points up, let's just ride this out, let's survive. Because this is a tournament, so it's a knockout tournament, and the way the tournament's organised is that the team with the most points wins. So a draw is not a draw. So currently, Team 2 has the most points, so Team 2 would go away with the win. And Team 1 has to get, what, 140 points to win. And that's quite a lot of kills to do in 90 seconds.
So, for the first time in a while, they're attacking. Honestly, when I'm down by 100 points and there's 1 minute to go, I would be moving all units. No units would be sitting back right now. Even my AA, I'd move it all in. That's the only thing you can do.
You've got to be careful though, because you can get the points and then lose them because you've gone and moved your AA in. I think you've still got to be surgical.
Well, I mean, of course you do, but if he sits like he's doing right now, he's gonna lose anyways, because you can just sit back with your 100-point lead and win. But fire bombers.
We think, oh dear, super Pershings, 3 super Pershings, can they kill an HQ? Because an HQ is all that separates us. Can they kill an HQ in 45 seconds? And then they pull back, and we're just like, Yes, he pulled back.
They have a lot of infantry sitting back. They should be using it all. I mean,
Yeah, I think
they've got a lot of idle
alternate
stuff.
tactics were a bit poor.
Maybe if he would have pushed with all of his infantry that's sitting around and those 3 Persians, he could have done some damage. Maybe. But like I've done to you in that one game.
It's pretty
That's
much
why I just said I'm going to
there's
push
not
everything.
enough time.
It's kind of like winning the lottery, but it's a better fight than just going in with 3 things. Sure, you may be feeding them points, but there's always that chance you might win.
Okay, yeah, no, it was a good game, I thought. I don't know what really can be said other than they should have pushed a bit harder, and it was very close, and it was nearly lost. And with the money they had, I think they could have won it. But
they had a lot more money than you guys.
I don't think they had the confidence. I don't think they had the confidence that they were as strong as they were.
They had about $600 more funds.
But at any one time, a very, very large proportion of our money was spent actively fighting or in the front line, visible, whereas they.
Wow, 500 of those 600 were spent. You know what's a cool statistic though? They made about $600 more than you did, but they spent 500 on admin buildings. So they only made $100 out of those 5 admin buildings they made.
We built 1 admin building.
I know, but they built 5, and they only gained 600 more points, money than you did.
You can also see the value of the HQ kill is about 80. Plus the 140 points we get for killing it.
Oh, you're saying the HQ, because it gives you money too, would have made a difference. I guess you're right.
Interestingly, if you look at the kills, most of the kills were from my artillery and AA base, and I think that was Hurricanes, lots of Hurricanes dying, and that was the priests on their HQ. And if you look at their losses, 845 worth of planes. They just lost a lot of points in those planes. And if plane kill to loss ratio, let's look at that. So they lost 845 worth of planes. They killed 852. So you know, planes were worth it. There we go. I was not expecting that actually. I thought the planes would have lost more than they did. Just about managed it.
Astral didn't have a great game, but he was alright.
But the thing is, in 2v2 games, you can't judge it based on purely on incoming kills, because he was taking the majority of the and without his tanks there, we'd have got overrun. I mean, it's sort of his base got hit several times. My base didn't get hit at all. It's the nature of 2v2 sometimes. Anyway, I was quite pleased with this win. Sort of, I almost like the wins on time limit more than the wins by total victory, because the last 5 minutes are very they're very intense. They're sort of, can we just do this on the points? It's sort of about maximising points per death.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
And very, very close margins, and you lose a plane and you scream in agony, whereas you lose a plane 10 minutes in, you're just like, oh damn it, I lost a plane. This time you really feel it, because that's 25 points you've just given to your opponent. Anyway, are we done, Persian? Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I think that's about it for this one.
You can download the replay from, if you look on the Ruse forums, the general forum, there's a thread called 2v2 tournament 19th of December. Now Persian will have posted a link on the second page to challenge, and you can then download it by pressing the green paperclip by the match. This was the semi-final match between Tigga and AstroPirate and CPC Monkey and CPC Chowie. So it's the semi-final match. If you want to download this replay, look through it yourself. If Persian's viewpoint isn't good enough for you.
I'll probably have the link to it as well when you see this video underneath, probably, or near it somewhere. You'll see it right next to it, to the replay, if you want to download it. But yeah, good game, and come to the tournament this Sunday if you haven't been there. It's fun.
Yeah, and if you can't make this Sunday, there'll be one on the next Sunday. And if you can't make the next Sunday, there'll be one on the next Sunday. I think the coming up 2 Sundays are a bit awkward because, okay, you might be watching this far, far into the future, but as I speak, next Sunday is the day after Christmas Day, and I think the Sunday afterwards might be New Year's Day, which isn't ideal.
Oh wow, you're right about that.
It's either that or the 2nd.
But
no,
it should be up. It should be up tomorrow, hopefully, which would be the 21st. And hopefully by then the patch will be out, which will be awesome.
Yeah, so we might be spouting complete nonsense. It might be that they've made archers armor 6 with the best gun in the world, and they made panthers the worst thing ever. It might be that 5 Hurricane 6 won't supply deep anymore. It might be 7. Who knows?
Alright, well, thanks for listening. I'm ending this now. Bye-bye.
Ciao for now.